It's been nearly 50 years since Holmes and I stopped working together, but I remember one murder, which I solved myself, like it was yesterday.
Holmes. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Lestrade. You remember my partner, Miss Watson? Yes. I was under the impression the agency was pairing you up with a real agent.
Good to see you too, Lestrade, but I believe I'm the one with the real detective badge.
Well, yes. I assume the police department filled you in on the case.
No, as a matter of fact, they didn't.
Yes, okay, well, as you know, this is Lord Hall's mansion, the scene of the crime. Yesterday evening, Lord Hall called a meeting for his family to tell them he was changing his will. He was no longer giving any of the money to the family, rather to a house for cats. Oh, and by the way, the old man loved cats.
What was the cause of death?
Lord Hall was stabbed in the back. Now, if you'll follow me, I'll show you to his study where he was killed.
Have you, interrogated the family yet?
Yes, they all claim to be in different rooms at the time of the murder. For example, one of Lord Hall's sons was in the music room, while the other, Stephen, was in his favorite place reading, near the study. Mrs. Hall was in the kitchen feeding her cats.
I say, are these paintings done by one of the sons?
Yes, Jory, he was quite the artist.
By golly, I think I've solved it!
Psh, highly unlikely.
My dear Lestrade, I think she has solved it, judging by her reaction.
Holmes, come take a look at this. It looks a little peculiar.
Yes, how odd.
Hey, Holmes, come here. Does this cooler look a little out of place to you?
Oh, yes it does.
I think the mystery is solved.
Elaborate?
You said that the family all went to separate rooms after the meeting, correct?
Yes, Jory was in the music room upstairs, Stephen was in the nook by the study, and Mrs. Hall was in the kitchen feeding the cats.
Well, imagine this.
Therefore, I decided to donate all my money to a house for cats and not to you, my family. What? You may be my father, but you are the lowest creature I have ever met. No, not at all. I know 3 lower. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some important papers to put away in my safe and some worthless ones to burn.
As I presume, there's only one other entrance into this room. And where does this lead, Lestrade?
It is accessed by the music room upstairs.
Check this out. It's a painting.
This murder is looking more and more like Jory.
Right, Holmes.
And Jory is the painter, and he was the only one upstairs at the time of the murder.
Sounds about right. So that means his own son committed the crime.
But my dear Lestrade, it was not just one of them, it was all of them. You see, they were lying about where they were while Jory was murdering his father.
Oh. What should we do? Arrest them all?
Now let's think about this for a minute. Mr. Hull was a horrible man. Why punish the family any further? They were the ones that had to live with him.
So what do we tell the others?
It's just a robbery gone bad.
Go. That way. Yes.
By golly, I think I've I looked at the camera. Golly,
Wait, you started too soon. Okay, go.
By golly, I think I've solved it. Where am I supposed to be looking?
It doesn't matter. Psh, highly unlikely.
Stop.
I'll go like this whenever you...
You're not beaten. I'm gonna pull your tie.
Stop it.
Stop fighting!
Here, huh?
Go!
Guys, I'm dressed